So I have Gus G from Firewind today with us today. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for accept this interview for
Absolutely.
Radio Bloodstream. I flew from Liverpool just to see you because I miss you in Manchester.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes, so it was a great show. I really enjoyed it before the Beast in Black. So it was a really fun show and a really good show. I really enjoyed it. So
Cool,
I said,
man.
well, I have to catch you somewhere in this world. So
Nice.
here I am.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you very much. And first of all, obviously we in Zlin today.
Yep.
And I just heard the show is sold out again.
Yeah.
So which is not really a surprise to me because the both bands really great. Let's talk about the latest album. When was released? What was the only inspiration from, Gus?
Well, this album came out about 3 years ago now. It was released May 2020. It's a self-titled record. And unfortunately it came out during the worst possible time that you could release an album, right when the world was shutting down for the pandemic that we went through. But I'm happy in a way that it came out then because it kept a lot of people company through their lockdown. And yeah, and this is the first time we really have the chance to play these songs after almost 3 years on stages around Europe. Yeah.
So how was let's go back to the dark days. So how difficult was for you to survive the time?
Without wanting to sound like some arrogant guy, I didn't have any issue financially or something, because I'm a guy who's always been saving for a rainy day. So I was okay with that personally. As a matter of fact, the first year I was kind of glad that I was at home because I think I needed to push the brake a little bit. I think a lot of people felt the same way. They didn't know they needed a break in their life. So I embraced the idea of staying at home. The second year, in 2021, it was a bit more complicated. I was a little bit bored, on the verge of getting a little bit depressed maybe, because I was kind of tired. But luckily, last year we started playing again and traveling the world. Yeah.
Good. So let's talk about the new merch.
Oh.
I just brought it in something, I just saw that on the merch. It looked like a little like a t-shirt maybe or
It's
something.
a t-shirt for our little furry friends, for cats and dogs. So
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if many bands are doing that, but we are because many people that know me, that know I'm a cat daddy.
Right.
I have four cats.
Mm.
Johan, our drummer, he has 2 cats, and we just love animals. And we have a friend in the U.S. who works for a merch company, and she brought these as a test run to see
Yes.
to see if people will like them. And I think we're sold out. I think this might be the last piece left or something. And people are loving it. They're already sending us photos of their cats
Yes.
in these little pet shirts. So I think this might be something that we would like to continue doing.
Oh, cool.
fun.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, something for everyone.
Anybody who has a pet, why
Yeah,
not?
sure.
Because they
Well,
get cold too.
Maybe for the small dog as well.
Huh?
Small dog maybe as well.
Small dogs, yes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So let's go back to the album. You said,
Yeah.
I was asking, where did you getting the inspiration from, guys? What's the
Oh, I don't know.
what's the album behind, or it's just
it's just
Welcome to the Empire?
it was a tough album to make, honestly, because I wrote the material. I had the material most of the 2019. I recorded it in the summer, but as the year went on, we went through lineup changes.
Oh, okay.
So we lost our singer, and it was a little bit of a rough time for me. I was even considering breaking up the band because we went through so many lineup changes already. And then I got a hold of Herbie Langens, through my record label, AFM. They suggested him, and we started working on these demos, on this music. And it sounded so good that I decided to continue and make this album. And I originally said it might be the final album of Firewind. That's why I called it as a self-titled. So I thought either last album or the rebirth of Firewind, like a new beginning or a new debut. So I like to look at things more positive, of course. So this is like a new debut, even though it's our ninth album. It's a new beginning.
Okay.
Yeah,
So who is the lineup now?
it's the same guys. It's Petros on the bass. He's been in the band since the second record. Johan Nunes on drums. He's been with us for more than 10 years. And Herbie, who's a new guy, he joined with this record. And yeah, and me.
Oh, cool. And something. So we'll hear some stuff from the album.
Oh yeah, we do
Tonight.
we do a couple of songs from the album. Yeah.
And then, as you said, the 9 albums already released.
This is the ninth album. Yeah. We actually play a brand new single that we just released 2 weeks ago.
What's it called?
It's called Destiny is Calling.
Destiny's Calling.
Yeah,
yes.
that's a new song we are promoting now, which is part of what is going to become a new record.
And it's on a
later in the year.
YouTube channel. I just saw the video.
Yeah, we actually shot the video while on tour. We shot it when we played in Munich.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we had our film crew coming out and we shot a video there on the spot, and it came out really nice.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really, I really enjoy the music. So it would be a shame if you just shut the band. It would be no good for many fans. I assume.
No, I don't think
They'll be crying.
Yeah, no. We're gonna continue. I mean, I've considered that a couple of times, and to me, it's really hard to kill Firewind. I just cannot do that. It's my baby. So.
Yes. So when you're traveling between venues, what are you doing? What are you traveling on a bus?
Travel on the bus.
What are you doing?
It's a lot of waiting around, obviously.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Reading, listening something?
Maybe watching some movies when I can. But I'm also managing the band, so I'm always constantly on my phone answering emails, and I have a lot of work to do, kind of like a day-to-day business kind of thing.
Yes.
So I try to set up the next steps of the band, and of course, I keep an eye on everything, sound checks, the gear, all that stuff. So it's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. And then before the show, I try to relax a little bit, warm up, do my thing, Yeah.
So you play with Arch Enemy with Ozzy Osbourne. Can you tell us more about this? How this actually happened? Well, I'm really interested in the Ozzy Osbourne.
What do you want to know?
How did you get it? How this happened?
Apparently they were looking for a guitar player. I didn't know about it, and I got an email out of the blue from the management, and they just asked me if I wanted to audition. Strange enough like that. So they flew me out to LA. I learned a few songs, and I met Ozzy there, and we jammed with a band. And I got the gig on that same day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was kind of like
Wow.
a scene from a movie, because
Yes. Sounds like it.
it is very, very filmic story actually. Yeah, I didn't know they were looking for a guitar player.
So there was a connection straight away.
Yeah, it was a good chemistry right away as people, and when we started playing, it sounded good, and I think he sensed that Ozzy has a good ear for the stuff he likes.
Did you tour with them as well afterwards for a couple gigs, or just
What?
Did you tour with the band for a while?
Yeah, I don't know if you.
No, I don't. Just
Okay.
tell us.
I was in Ozzy's band for 6 years, so I did
6 years.
So I did a couple of
Wow.
world tours and an album.
Wow. So 6 years is a long time. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
What?
Do you miss to play with them?
I'm the kind of guy who looks very much in the future, and I live in the present and I look ahead. So I think that period of my life is over. I'm happy where I'm at. So, but I have good memories. I have good memories. Yeah, it was a good time. We had a really good chemistry also with Ozzy and with the band, with the guys. It was great. So yeah, sometimes you look back at that and you miss it a little bit, because it was a good company to be a part of. But like I said, I'm the kind of guy who's right here, right now.
All right. So what's new in the kitchen?
New single
Your single. Okay.
out now, and working on a new album.
All right.
That's what's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
This year, next year.
I don't
what's
know
the
yet.
plan?
We have to finish it. We did the drums, but we have not done the rest, so we have to find time to do it after this tour, obviously. I think we will be releasing more singles this year. I'm not sure if the album will come at the end of 23 or maybe early 24.
Okay.
Either or. So that's the idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Gus, anything you'd like to add before I let you go? Is there anything I forgot, or you'd like to send a message to your fans or fans through Radio Bloodstream?
No, I want to thank everybody for the support. Thanks for coming here, and thanks for listening. That's all.
All right, thank you very much. I'm kind of looking for the show because it was a really good show in Manchester, and really enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
You're listening to Radio Bloodstream.